Telemann is the next composer I would like to pay a little bit attention to. First of all, because there is a body of work by Telemann. He wrote a lot of chamber music with flute. He wrote sonatas for us, he wrote the fantasies for us. I would not treat him very specifically, I just use Telemann and his music for some more principles of Baroque and other stylistic things. One thing that I would like to mention about articulation, not only for Telemann, not only for Baroque, but articulation in general, especially when you play fast. This hall here helps a lot, but always remember when you play short, or when you play separated, or when you play staccato, or when you just tongue, keep the resonant going of the instrument. Yeah? With many players, I hear a kind of a dry sound when play staccato. You can look back on the sound production chapter, look again what the tongue is doing, what the tongue should be doing to keep the resonance going. Because when the resonance goes on, the line, the music is there going on. Another point to mention, not only by Telemann, but also by Telemann, is how should we treat upbeats? I said already that, especially in 18th century music, the place of the beat, the place in the bar is very important, meaning that an upbeat is always light. Now the question is how you treat it in a fast movement and how you treat it in a slow movement. Yeah, this was a faster movement. What happens in a slower movement? I would say the following. When you play fast, it happens by itself. When you separate and you play light, it works. When you play slower, you just separate. Maybe here it's okay, but sometimes you have to help it. I call it M. So at the end of the note, you kind of shape it like the way we talk. We don't talk like this, we talk like that. We talk like that. We always have little shapings of the words when we talk. This comes very naturally because we talk since we are very young. But if you do it with awareness and you practice it and you understand it, it will come almost as natural on the flute. For me, it's already my second language, or first, I don't know. So this is upbeats, also very important. Another issue that comes maybe often by dance music, in the fantasies of Telemann, for instance, people ask, should I repeat? Should I not repeat? Should I use all repeat signs or some of them? So let's say a few things. First of all, if the movement, let's say the movement has two parts, A part, B part, and they are equally long or equally short, I would do the same. If I repeat the first part, I would repeat the second part. If I don't repeat the first, I would not repeat the second. So to keep the form balanced. Yeah? The other element that is important, when you repeat, you better ornament it. If you just repeat it twice, the same, there is not a good reason to repeat. You just feel more time in the concert, yes, okay. But for musical reason, there is no really good reason to repeat without changing anything. Speaking about ornaments, and this is maybe one of the better reasons to mention Telemann, we want to learn how to ornament. Many people want to use ornamentation, they don't know exactly how. I really highly recommend the methodical sonatas of Telemann. What's beautiful about them is not only that the music is nice, but Telemann writes two versions of some of the movements. One time, very clean, simple melodies, almost like a skeleton, and another version with full ornaments. And it's beautiful to see, first of all, to hear the difference and learn from the master himself how to use ornamentation. So really look at it, methodic sonatas of Telemann to learn how to use ornaments.